Welcome back, my beautiful peasants, to another episode of, you guessed it, it's Sebastian Roasts. And today's theme, to the disappointment of some, is lemon fanfictions in one line or less, or lemon titles. Dobby had always wanted clothes, but never like this. Dobby X sorting hat, oh my gosh, what on earth is this? Get that Harry Potter trash out of my comment section, I swear to God. That I don't believe in, and dislike if there is one. He couldn't believe it. Everyone told him how amazing it felt, how every part of him was being touched and caressed. His whole body was submerged in heat. He let out a long moan full of satisfaction as his whole body went limp. God, he needs to get in a hot tub more often. Acknowledge my work, fair enough, peasant. El Loco Potato, that was quite a good one. Exotic Sushi Maniac says, Mr. Clean, right there behind you, Lenny face. Oh my goodness. I'm sure he's just making sure everything is clean behind me and nothing sexual whatsoever. Of course, that's what Mr. Clean does. Yes, oh my. More, Daddy, more. Viktor Nikiforov yelled in pleasure as Donald Trump sexually licked the Cheeto dust off his body. Oh my. I think you've been snorting too much Cheeto dust yourself if you would write something so disgusting like that. Tamaki X Curia, what mommy and daddy do when the kids aren't home. Oh my, I hope they tend to the chores and make sure they're good children, I would hope. But I don't think you are meaning that, so this is quite worrying. Teletubbies X Sebastian, enough said. Well, it's not really a lemon, it's a loving relationship between two people who are consenting adults and haven't been shipped together because we already are together, so it's kind of pointless to make ships of us, you know? I'm just saying, it's silly. Never mind. On to the next one. Eren thrust his sword in and let out an orgasmic moan, screaming at the top of his lungs. The Titan glanced back at him, hunger in his eyes. Eren ex-Titan. Well, actually, I'm sure the Titan probably glanced back knowing it was featured in such a poorly written lemon. Also, I found it more entertaining trying to figure out what kind of weeaboo you were by your profile picture than actually reading this one line of crap. Haru X Water. You're already so wet for me. Haru said as he easily slid in. A true fanfiction deserving of all our love and praise. My, how beautiful. Sebastian Lover said, always nice to see a fan of mine here. Hetalia Lemon title. Suck my baguette. France X Reader, bracket lemon. Dear Sebastian Lover, great name by the way, perhaps you should spend less time sucking on baguettes and possibly more time sucking on punctuation as you forgot a full stop twice there. Now, I don't know if I'm being silly or petty about this, but surely it's not that difficult to press the full stop button, is it? Or are you just that stupid? The lemon let out a slow moan as the juicer turned its insides all around, making it insanely wet. The lemon's delicious juices flowing between them. The counter was soon a sticky mess. I went too literal, including an actual lemon. I'll leave now. Also, a semicolon still counts it as one line, right? You see that one anime gaming nerd, although yes, your lemon is quite literal in all senses of the word, it's still better than 99% of all the other awful lemons I've had to read today. You see, that is still no excuse to use it's incorrectly. Now, if you use it's with an apostrophe, you're implying it means it is. But that would be incorrect in this situation. And in turn, by trying to look so much more intelligent, you in fact look more dumb than ever. Congratulations, that one anime gaming nerd. Teletubbies and grammar, a kinder story. I dare speculate what the story actually contains, but I know just by reading the title alone that it's very interesting, engaging, full of character development, ups and downs, romantic engagements. Oh, my heart does wonder what could possibly be in such a tremendous title. Hopefully I'll find out one day. Donald Trump ex Oran High School Host Club. Kiss, kiss, build the wall. Do-do, kiss, kiss, fall in love with the wall. Wait, who told you my favorite host club member was Donald Trump? What is this? Have you been stalking my Tumblr and Wattpad? Ciel started kissing Sebastian's heart. Wait a second. Ciel is 13, you fuckers. Roast me if you dare, I'm a monster from hell. Roast me if you dare, I'm a monster from hell in the form of a cat. Wait, I'm not that scary to you, shit. Felicia, please, why? You make a point that I agree with. You include cats. I want to love you. I really do, but you've edited your comment and there's still a spelling mistake. Your fuckers? Your fuckers? Really? It's you. You fuckers. It's not difficult to spell you correctly, is it? You just don't add on the R. Why, Felicia? Why? I don't ever want to see you ever again in my comments, Felicia. Go. Just go. You're making this difficult. 3 Teletubbies and 1 Elmo. Oh, yes. Yes, well, Elmo always was the lucky one. Maybe me one day. Natsu's eye crossed in pleasure as he licked the folds of his grilled cheese sandwich. Stay Squishy, you had such a wonderful comment earlier. The lemon was on point, the humor was there. But this really? Does Natsu now have one singular eye? You forgot the eyes. Come on, this is basic, this is easy. Also, I don't know if you're just trying to upset me or ruin my day, but you also forgot a period after the grilled cheese. Are you really gonna do that to the grilled cheese sandwich? Forget the period? You think you can make one good lemon and that's it? We'll love every other one you make? No, my friend, not here. Not on Sebastian Roasts. The young master strokes Sebastian's soft raven hair, before leaning in, close to the brightly coloured-eyed demon's ears, and used his dying breath to whisper, "Sebastian, I hope I give you indigestion." Please notice me, senpai. I rewrote this a few times to make it just right. I would suggest that you rewrite it a few more times, or just burn it completely, because close to the brightly coloured-eyed demon's ears is a very strange sentence. It's technically correct, but my lord does it sound weird and it is horrible to pronounce. As he went in, she felt a burning sensation and screamed, "Apply hot glue to the box, not my finger!" You're nasty. I'll be honest, I originally thought he was scolding her, but I suppose this will do. Sebastian X correct grammar. Kill me, I can't do this. Well, I'm not sure how that's a lemon, as I'm not really sure how that would turn into something sexual. It's a very respectful relationship, and I respect grammar, and grammar respects me. So I'm not really sure how that would turn into some kinky stuff, but you tell me. Sex with me is amazing. I don't know, I'm so sorry. First off, had you spelt gaming correctly, it still would have been a very questionable name. I don't know what the hell that is. Secondly, sex with you is amazing? Are you really sure about that? Really sure? Really now? Thirdly, are you allergic to punctuation, or do you just choose to be stupid? I'm not sure. Fourth, please don't comment being indecisive. Now that just makes you look even worse, doesn't it? You can't put a comment like, "Sex with me is amazing," and then comment shortly after, "Oh, I don't know, maybe it isn't." Finally, please don't use emojis in my comments section. I've had to say time and time again, emojis are not punctuation or grammar, okay? Is that understandable? I don't think that's very hard to understand now, is it? So if you would do me a massive favour, and everyone else watching, could you please delete every single comment you've ever wrote and never use English ever again? Just don't. Sebastian X, a very wet Teletubby. Well, you know, that's just what happens when I get ordered to interrogate someone. Sebastian, this is an order. CL moaned. Give me more. Yes, my lord. Sebastian replied, bringing him more cake. You really like this cake, don't you? What is the meaning of a lemon on this channel? Someone explain! I am lost! Thank you. There's a fantastic saying. Lemons are for 12-year-olds by 12-year-olds. I'm all filled up! Cone shouted as Ice Cream put himself into Cone. Ice Cream may be cold, but being inside Cone made him feel hot. XD. I'm sorry, this is terrible. Well, username, you are what you love. I am indeed what I love. And what I love is coherent sentences that make sense and don't sound like a baby being punched trying to talk. Because that's what I feel like when I read this thing. I don't even want to call it a sentence because that's not what it is. Ice cream may be cold, but being put inside Cone made him feel hot. Cone shouted as Ice Cream put himself into Cone. What? What? What is wrong with you? Please, ask your parents to take away your glue so you stop sniffing it, okay? Yakov X male reader lemons. I trained them to ice skate, but you trained me to spread my legs for you. But hold on a second. I'm a male, and I'm a reader of this. Does that mean that me and Yakov have to... Oh god. Oh god.
Oh god, next! Oh, next! Oh god!
Sebastian X Teletubbies Lemon. Sebastian and Tinky Winky were having a hot makeout session, but then... Sebastian, how could you cheat on me? Lala cried as she walked in on them. Lala, Sebastian said, but then got interrupted by the slam of the door. Sebastian let salty tears roll down his face. It was at this time Sebastian knew he fucked up. I'm a demon, I can't be shared with one mere mortal. I must be shared with all creatures that are worthy of me. That includes Tinky Winky, Dipsy, and even Poe. 7 kittens and 1 Sebastian. Man, I really wish it was Sebastian, but it's Sebastian, sadly. He's always the player, Sebastian, not Sebastian. I never get any of the cats. I hate my life. Anyway, that is all for today on Sebastian, you guessed it, Roasts. Thank you, peasants, for your absolutely terrible, terrible lemons. They were absolutely horrible to read, and I never want to read them ever again. Anyway, as always, the theme for the next episode is dad jokes. Tell me your worst, your best, your cringiest dad jokes. I look forward to reading them all. Until next time, my beautiful peasants. Bye. But never like this. Dobby X Sorting Hat. More daddy, more Victor Nick. Oh, Haru X Water. You're already so wet for me, Haru said as he jumped in. I wouldn't worry too much about it being too literal, as even this, that is not that great, fuck my life, that's not good, what are you doing, Connor? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, what I'm trying to say is, like, that this thing is better than all of the other things, while insulting everyone involved. At least they know how to use it correctly. You see, you've used it with the apostrophe, fuck my life. You see, you've used it's with an apostrophe, which would imply that it is. Fuck me, that I would imply it is. That does not sound right. It's still better than 99% of the other awful remons I've had to read. Oh my god. 3 Teletubbies and 1 Elmo. Oh yes. You think you can make one